If you've lost someone and later felt that birthdays and the holidays are the hardest, you'll understand how Ashley Judd is feeling this week. The actress and youngest daughter to Naomi Judd turned 55 years old on April 19th, and she took to Instagram with a deeply personal memory that may be triggering if you're grieving. Please take care of yourself while watching the rest of this video. There will be no vivid details of Naomi Judd's death by suicide here, but there certainly are emotional reminders. Subscribers of this channel know we only share what's necessary to understand the news. Consider tapping the subscribe button now for the latest on the Judds and other important country music legends. Here is the photo Ashley shared to social media, explaining that those who love her were making this day as soft and precious as they can, which meant cake in bed. She reminds us that during her last birthday celebration, her mother was just 11 days away from dying, and in a moment she'll reveal new information that gives us a better look at the cycle of depression and explains why her death was not a shock to those who loved her most. Side note, can you believe it's been 1 year since Naomi died? On Instagram, Ashley recalled her mother's annual rite of recounting to her the day of her birth in detail. At some point nearly every year, Naomi would pat Ashley's arm and say, quote, "You were brown when you came out, surprised me so, and the sweetest, easiest baby. How I loved you. I had to swat people's hands. They wanted to touch you." Last year's birthday was muted, she adds, and in doing so, she adds a new wrinkle to the timeline. Remember, just 8 days earlier, the Judds made a triumphant return to television with a performance at the CMT Music Awards.
Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
She was to be inducted in the Country Music Hall of Fame in 12 days, but depression is cruel to the point that only those who lived with it can explain.
Your esteem for her and your regard for her really penetrated her heart. And it was your affection for her that did keep her going in these last years. And please come see Pop. Please do come see him.
Quote, "Pop and she came over with a roast chicken and cornbread and we shared a small meal, the three of us. Mom laid down a lot. We had cake, and in spite of being weak and preoccupied with the disease that was eating at her, she had a gorgeous card for me, and I knew, as ever, how much she loved me. I know that today too," Ashley adds. While Ashley didn't share that card, she did share a card that recognized her birth in 1968. You can see Naomi's handwriting and in the words visible get a sense for the love Ashley refers to. The printed poem reads, "We've a little girl at our house who is sweet and new and small, and you can be sure she has us at her every beck and call." Celebrities like actor Deborah Messing, Kimberly Williams Paisley, and Olympian Lindsey Vonn weighed in with words of support. Share yours in the comments section below. I'm Billy Dukes for Taste of Country. Thanks for watching, and thanks for subscribing.